Dumpling buying. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the well, having a wonderful day on the 17th July 2025. Today we are tasting a chip, the last chip before we restart trying to lose weight. We are tasting Ruffles. Now, right away, I have to give them props before I even taste it for the flavor. So before we start, we have to talk about something. So lately I've been finding that a lot of chips are copying each other. So lately I was super happy because we tasted Ruffle, spicy garlic, just to figure out that Doritos now had spicy garlic. I was like, hey, you guys are copying each other, right? So now we are tasting Ruffle, spicy Korean chili. I didn't know that was chili. I didn't know that was chili. But hey, and I have to say, I'm so proud of Ruffle because they're going somewhere that nobody else does, right? Might not be the biggest risk they have, but still. Plus, I have to be happy about certain things. The first thing that you were really happy about, get out the thumbnail. It is a limited edition. First of all, limited edition. It's very rare to have a Ruffle with limited edition. One of them was KFC, and that's the last one I remember. So yeah, this is actually pretty special edition. Second of all, this is kind of the world. So Doritos and Lay's, what they do that I actually absolutely love it, is they'll put like a sticker, and then the sticker they'll say, okay, well, this is a flavor from which country. Now Ruffle didn't technically do that. However, Ruffle came in and said, you know what? We're going to tell you, Korean barbecue. The design of it is actually quite nice. I love the sesame seed. Now, technically speaking, I'm assuming there's sesame seeds. It might be pepper seed. So, you know what? There's double crunch. I really like the design. I really like the design. I'm thinking a bit of fire here and there. I'm thinking maybe spicy. But fuck thinking. There's just some tasting. Ooh, the smell out of it is very peppery. You see, I don't like peppers at all. Because I don't like peppers, my nose is able to really identify those. It's like, yeah, this is something that you don't like, bro. You don't like those. Do not eat. It's a very strong smell. Ruffle Double Crunch Korean Sweet Chili flavored, butter chips deliver an intense fusion of sweet and heat. One bite and Ruffle Ridge will transport you. Well, I'm super excited. Let's dive in. They're Double Crunch. They're supposed to be a bit more spicy. Love the thickness of the chip, right? The thickness of the chip is going to come in as a nice mouthful. You're going to have more. How can I say this? See, chips are special because they're gonna take a lot of space, but they don't have a lot of consistency. Take a piece of fish and take a shrimp, right? The shrimp's gonna be smaller, but you have a lot of meat. Take a piece of chicken, and you'll have the chip. The chip will take a lot less space, right? Will take a lot more space, but in consistency, it's weird. So the bigger the chip, the more full your mouth feels. The more full your mouth feels, the more you get to experience the chips in itself. So without further ado. It's a really weird mix. And I get spice. I'm not getting it. Which happens. However, they delivered on the sweet side. Okay. I'm starting to feel some eats. Okay. Not the craziest eats. And again, I'm not against this eat because the pepper is so flavorful. The eat is also really nice. Instead of being painful, it is warm and it is spicy, but it comes to warm your mouth instead of being painful. So it's a very nice level of heat. And again, because it's very flavorful, you don't mind it, right? Now for the chip itself, I think the crunch is nice. I think the potato is a bit boring because it's so spread thin. You barely see the potato. You barely taste the potato, which again, you're eating potato chips. I'm gonna be annoying with that. But if I wanted to eat a corn chip, I would go with Doritos. If I was going for the wheat chips, I would go for what's the brand? There's a special Sun Chips, which are amazing. They're delicious. I would go for Sun Chips, right? And I'm looking for a potato chips. So I want to taste a potato. The sweetness is actually quite nice. The sweetness also feel kind of saucy. You know, this is something extremely weird, which is very low cultured, but to me, they really taste like a ketchup that you made. You know, ketchup that you make and you had your own fruits in there, your own vegetables in there. It does taste a sweetness of ketchup. A lot of pepper. You're tasting a lot of pepper, which is a great thing because I don't like pepper. But since it's coming with this extreme sweetness, it's for me, peppers are a bit boring. They're like a celery, right? Yeah, with the sweetness, it really tastes nice. So you have a great potato chip, a lot of crunch, which is pleasing texture-wise. You got a sweetness, which is also really nice because you don't think about sweet chips, but then there's a whole aisle with freaking sweet potato chips, which are sweet to begin with. And then you have a very nice taste. See, a part of me wants to say the first couple of chips were bland. Didn't have the best of times. However, I have to admit, they're pretty freaking good. They have this really nice taste to it. And the eat, yes, it's missing, but it creeps up on you. And it creeps up on you. I'm gonna say the weirdest thing. Imagine that you have a fireplace, and then you add a log. For some reason, it feels like it's just got hotter. Because your perception is, okay, well, this is spicy. Spicy never hurts you. Couple chips. The worst we had was Odd One, but it was a challenge for a number of followers goal. So yeah. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Beef, delicious. As much as I want to recommend them, the limited edition, it's more for novelty. I'll be honest. They're delicious. Would I buy them again? Yes. Would I buy them as much as I buy other chips? No. So yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.